Hey everyone, we're going to take a look at exercise 18 of paragraph 7.2. You will see that in my explanation videos I don't explain anything about theory B. This part that I'm going to show you, exercise 18, is after theory B because I think it's nicer to show you how to get the how to take a look at common factors and how you can put as many factors as possible outside of the brackets when I have a more difficult exercise like this. If you understand exercises like this, then exercises like 16, for example, are a lot easier. So let's take a look at 18. I'm not going to do them all here, right, because I'm going to show you the principle of how to do this. I'm going to start with 3ab plus 9a. Okay. If you're going to take a look at what the common factors are, the first thing that I'm going to do is I have to rewrite this term and this term in prime factors. So in this case, and you can use space next to the exercise to show you this. Remember, you don't have to write this down every time, but certainly in the beginning it's nice to help yourself by writing it down like this. So you could say 3ab written down in prime factors is 3 times a times b. 3 is a prime number already, and a and b, yeah, that's just the numbers. 9a, remember in this case, 9 is not a prime number. So I have to write this as 3 times 3 times a. Okay? So this is are the prime factors of 3ab, these are the prime factors of 9a. If I now want to find the common factor, I'm going to take a look at which number and or letters occur both in this part and in this part, right? And you will see that I find a 3 here and a 3 there. And I also find a A here and a A there. I don't find a B here, and I do find a 3 here, but I only have one 3 here, so I cannot do them double in this case. I can only use 3 one time. Okay, so 3a is in this case the common factors of both 3ab and 9a. How does this work now? Well, the numbers and letters that I've found are common factors, I'm going to write down in front of my brackets. So in this case, 3a. Leave out the multiplication dot, right? Then you open your brackets and now you write down what is left in this term and in this term. What have I left here? Here I am left with only b. So I write down b. Plus, because there's a plus here, what's left here? Hey, that's 3. So in this case, I've put in 3a outside of my brackets and I write down b plus 3 because that's left here and here. Okay? And if you now multiply out the brackets, what you don't have to do, right, but you can check yourself, you will find 3a times b is 3ab and 3a times 3 is 9a. So indeed, this is the same as this. But you don't have to do this every time. It's just to check if you've done it correctly. Let's do the next one, b. 12ab minus 9b. So again, if you find it difficult, first write this down like this. 12ab. 12 is not a prime number. 12 can be written as 2 times 2 times 3. Am I correct here? Yes, I am. Times a times b. If you have trouble with finding out whether how you write numbers as prime factors, take a look at 7.1, right? I've also done a video about that part. Then I have 9b. 9 is not a prime number. 9 can be written as 3 times 3 times b. Now we're going to do the same as we did in the previous exercise. Which numbers and or letters occur both here and there? Well, I have a 3 here and a 3 there. And I have a b here and I have a b there. So what are the common factors? In this case, that are going to be 3b. outside of the brackets. Open your brackets. What am I left with here? Yeah, 2 times 2 times a. I'm not going to write then 2 times 2 times a. Now I'm just going to multiply that again. So I'll multiply what I'm left with. 2 times 2 is 4. And I also have a times a, so it must be 4a. Here I have a minus sign, so that means I have a minus sign here as well. And in this case, here I'm only left with 3. So I've got 4a minus 3. Right. Let's take a look at C as well, because now I've got squares. And it works the same way, right? But you just have to know how squares work. So 3a squared means 3 times a times a. Remember, a squared means a times itself. And 6a is 2 times 3 times a. Remember to write it down in prime factors, because otherwise you will not find that they have the number 3 in common. And a. So my common factors are 3a. Write those outside of my brackets. And I'm left with a here. Plus. And I'm left with a 2 here. That's it. Okay. And I can make this as difficult as I want. I can use bigger numbers. I can use multiple letters. Here they're even using to the power of 3. It always works the same. You just take a look which numbers or letters occur in both those terms. Those are going to be in front of my brackets. And what I'm left with, that's going to be inside of my brackets. Okay? Good luck.